Hey guys, my name is Kate Kern. I'm a Redken artist based out of Philadelphia, and I wanted to make a video today to answer the most common question I've been getting behind the chair these days, and that is, how do I get those really soft, loose waves that I'm seeing everyone wear these days? And the answer to that question is with 12 curls. Yeah, so hashtag 12 curls, I said that. So I wanted to show you, and I'm going to show you on myself, and I'm using a 1-inch barrel curling iron, and I'm going to use two of my favorite products from Redken. We are using the new Beach Envy Volume, which is amazing. It's Beach Envy Volume Wave Aid. This is the styling product from that line. There's also a shampoo and conditioner. And then we're also going to use Windblown 05. If you haven't used this yet, you need to. It's amazing for airy, beachy looks. This is your go-to. And it's also in the hairspray family. It's just a really light hold. So I'm going to start by sectioning into two sections. And we're going to do top and bottom is your two sections. So you're going to go from your temple and around to the crown. And then we will just clip this up and away. So the first section that you're going to be working on is this bottom section. So now I told you we're using the Beach Envy Wave Aid, and knowing that I was going to be using that today to form my curls, I actually started out my blow dry with the Pillow Proof Express Treatment Primer. The reason I use this is because it has heat protection up to 450 degrees, and as far as I know, the Wave 8 does not have the heat protection, so we're getting it in the blow dry. And then we also use Satinware 02 just for smoothing and a little more heat protection. Alright, so we've got our first section down, and I'm going to separate left to right, and then we'll take our Wave Aid and just spray it in the section. So now remember I said 12 curls, so you're going to do 6 curls on the bottom and 6 curls on the top. So since we separated this into two, we're going to do 3 over here and 3 over here. Now each of those curls is going to be about a 2-inch section when we're working with a 1-inch barrel. And really, I think one of the most important things to remember is the angle that you hold the hair and the angle that you hold your iron. So we're going to be holding our hair straight out, and we're going to be holding the iron straight up. So I know a lot of you at home are going to use the clamp iron. I'm using Marcel iron just because that's what I'm used to using. So now, as I'm curling it, I'm still keeping my hair at the same elevation and the curling iron at the same elevation, but I've left out about 1 inch at the bottom. And we're just going to let it fall and give it a little tug, just because we don't want it to be real springy curls. So there's our first one, and then we'll move back into another one right behind that. Same elevation. Alright, so I'm holding it straight out, my iron straight up, and then we've got about 1 inch left out at the ends. That inch left out at the ends is what keeps it looking really modern. Alright, so you'll notice that all of my curls on this side are going in the same direction, and that direction is away from my face. So now that I'm switching to the other side, I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to hold my hair straight out and the iron straight up, but the curls are going to go the opposite direction, but because we're on the other side of the head, it's still away from the face. And see, I'm still leaving about 1 inch or so, this looks like about 2 inches out, to give it that undone look that we're going for. Give it a little tug. We don't want it to be too springy. We're not looking for prom curls. So I've taught a lot of my clients how to do this while they were in the salon with me, and I tell them to go home and practice. You know, it's not going to be super easy the first time you do it, but remember, it's only 12 curls. So it's going to be quick. You're not spending all day. You're not taking tiny sections. And part of the reason that we're doing these big sections is because we want them to fall apart. And that's another element of giving it the undone look. Oh, there it is. Alright. Leave a little bit out on the ends here. And let it go. Alright. And now I'm going to spray a little bit of windblown just to kind of set it. Also, the great thing about windblown is that it comes out of the can really cold, and that's going to help to set your curls as well, besides the control factor that it has in there. Alright, so then we're going to let the top down, and you're just going to let it fall at your natural part. And we're going to split it left to right again, obviously from the part line. So you should be able to find that section pretty easily. Let's push these curls back here. So now I'm going to spray Wave Aid again. I love this stuff. Wave Aid's cool because you can also use it, just brush that through. You can also use Wave Aid on wet hair and scrunch it to get an even like beachier look, a really natural look. So I'm still doing the same thing through the top section. You're going to go through and do exactly the same thing that we did on the bottom. Curling the hair away from the face. And we're still going to do 3 curls on each side. Hashtag 12 curls. Alright, holding the hair straight out, our curling iron straight up. We're leaving a little bit out on the ends. And you might notice I use my hands to feel the heat on the iron. And once you can feel the heat start to come through, you're good. You don't want to really, really set it. We want these guys to be loose. Oh, there we go. Found it. So I've almost got the left side done, and then we'll move over to the other side. I'm excited for you guys to see this and for you to try it out. It's so easy once you get the hang of it. But like anything, it takes a little practice. So we're going to pull this out and we'll just push this other section back. Alright, so I'm going to start in the front again on this side, except we're going to spray our Wave Aid in again. Alright, so you guys can probably see that I'm at my salon. Hey. So I'm going to take this front section and hold it out again, straight out, and the curling iron straight up, just like we did on the other side. And because we moved to the other side of the head, I am directing the curls back away from the face again. Alright, and we'll move to our second section. Wait, hold on. Let's try it again this way. Alright, we're almost there. What is that? That's 11 curls. And now, big number 12. Oops, I picked up one from the bottom. I keep wanting to hold it up there. Alright, this is the easier way to do it. Alright, and we're still leaving a little bit out on the ends as we go all the way through. And And I'm going to use my hand just to feel for the heat. Once the heat comes through, we're good. Alright, give it a little tug. Now I'm going to spray this whole section with my wind blown again. Help set it with that cold air. So we've got our curls. Now's the fun part. I'm going to just break it up. Don't need to do too much. Honestly, sometimes the less you do, the better. And then this is the fun part. We're going to spray our wave aid, or I'm sorry, our wind blown right up into the hair. So before we were spraying down to give it the hold, and now I'm spraying up into it to get some of that airiness. All right, and there you go. Soft, undone, loose waves. I hope you enjoyed this, and I hope you practice. It's going to be great. You guys can do it. I totally believe in you. Have a good day.